In the middleweight division at UFC 311, you got a big fight here in terms of, how both these fighters are going to look going forward. You got Kevin Holland, 26-12, taking on still somewhat newcomer Reinier de Ridder, who looked phenomenal in his first fight. He's 18-2. This is USA versus Netherlands. De Ridder, 1 inch taller at 6'4". He's 34. Holland, 32. Holland has a 3-inch reach advantage. He stands right-handed. De Ridder stands left-handed. Holland more active on the feet, 4.2 significant strikes per minute to 3.2 for De Ridder. But the takedown game is a different story. I mean, that's really where De Ridder gets his work in, right? He lands 2 takedowns per round. And although Hamza Chimaev's on a different level than De Ridder, obviously, De Ridder clearly can land takedowns, and Kevin Holland really struggles in that department. At least he did against Hamza when he got submitted in like 2 minutes. His takedown defense, 54%. That's not going to cut it. He's got to get better there, and I'm sure he's working on it. He's coming off the KO loss to Roman Dolise. He did sub Mikhail Alexichuk, so it's not like he can't go to the ground, but he just gives up those takedowns, right? He lost to Michael Venom Page by decision. You know, trailed 41-29 in significant strikes. Venom Page has got that weird stance and style, really slowed down Kevin Holland. He also lost to Jack Della Maddalena by split decision, so he's lost 3 of 4. Not looking nearly as good as he did when he was Fighter of the Year in 2020 and ran off 5 straight wins. So really struggling. Now, De Ridder, 100% takedown defense. He beat Gerald Mearshart, which really surprised me. It's not that it surprised me with the win, but it surprised me how easily he took Gerald down with 5 takedowns, led 38-30 in significant strikes. If you lead in significant strikes and you have 5 takedowns to 0, you're going to win the fight. And not only did he win the fight, he won it by arm triangle submission in the 3rd round. So here's the deal. You know me, I really like Kevin Holland, but he's been struggling. And I told you, if De Ridder beats Gerald Mearshart handily, and especially with the finish, I got no way around it. I got to go with him in this fight because he's proved himself, right, at a UFC level. And to me, Gerald Mearshart is not too bad of a fighter. After he fought Hamza, he won 4 of the next 5 when people were saying he was a nobody. So Gerald Mearshart is a solid competitor, and De Ridder ran right through him. He should run right through Kevin Holland. Kevin Holland will want to keep the fight standing, but he's going to be under constant pressure throughout this fight. So De Ridder wins. Just really, it comes down to will it be a submission or a decision. But De Ridder, in my book, moves to 19-2, in my opinion, here in the middleweight division at UFC 311.